In just a few months, I am going to be ordained a Catholic priest. And as a priest, I'm going to be entering into the spiritual battle for souls that is raging all around us. And so I need to have my weapons ready. And one of my very favorite weapons is contained in this little ammo box. If you see, it says spiritual ammo on there. And this is kind of like one of those show and tells that you used to do back in school. But it has this quote from St. Dominic on it where it says, "One day, through the Rosary and the scapular, Our Lady will save the world." And so if you haven't guessed yet what's inside this little box, it's time for you to see. This is my rosary. This is my weapon that I use to fight against the powers of the enemy. Now, there's a gun out there called the AR-15, and one of my nicknames for the rosary is the AR-50. It's a little cheesy, but bear with me. The AR stands for attack rosary, because with the rosary, we go on the attack. We go on the attack against the kingdom of Satan for Jesus and for Mary. And it's called the AR-50 because there's 50 Hail Marys that we pray on the rosary as we go through the decades. So you can remember that. You can call your own rosary the AR-50 as a term for your spiritual warfare that you do. And maybe even more cheesy than the nickname is the fact that this rosary actually comes with a conceal carry license. This is to symbolize that you can pray the rosary everywhere you go. You can keep it in your pocket. You can pray on the bus. St. John Paul II was a huge advocate of people praying the rosary on their way to work and wherever they were going. Now, the reason that I am so much a fan of the rosary is because Our Lady tells us that she wants people to pray the rosary for the salvation of sinners. And that's kind of the attack version of the rosary, where you're going on the offensive to claim souls back for God and His church. But as a priest, it'll also be important for me to pray the rosary every single day because it is a way to defend myself from the attacks of the enemy. Our Lady loves priests. One of her titles is the Mother of Priests, and I have consecrated my life to her. And so when I pray the rosary, I am very conscious of the fact that she is watching over me, that she's protecting me, that she's praying for me. And every rosary I say, I am inviting her once more to watch over me and protect me from the snares, from the attacks of the devil that will come my way, especially as a priest. Now, that doesn't mean that I always enjoy praying the rosary. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's dry, sometimes it feels like a chore, but I make sure to pray it every single day. And I will take that with me into my priesthood so that as a priest, I can truly be a warrior for King Jesus and a knight serving Our Lady with my AR-50.